Just waiting for it to say live. Oh, well, there we go. Hello, ladies. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I honestly don't understand. I haven't changed anything. I'm eating the same. I'm exercising. I'm trying really hard. So why does the weight just keep creeping on? If you've ever had that conversation with yourself, today is for you. Because after 40 years in healthcare, I can tell you something that I hope brings a huge sense of relief. You're not imagining it. For many, many women, there is a biological shift through our 40s and 50s. And the problem isn't that your body is broken. It's that the problem is that nobody handed you the new rule book for your new biology. So I hear phrases almost every week in clinic. I eat clean. Hope you haven't used dishwashing liquid to make your food clean. I don't eat much. I don't even finish my meals. I walk every day. I've given up sugar. I've tried intermittent fasting. I've counted calories. I don't know what else to do. And underneath all of those comments is one heartbreaking belief. Maybe it's me. So can I gently challenge that today? Because I don't think you're failing. I think you've been trying to use a 2006 strategy on a 2026 body. I say that because 20 years ago, your body was different. So was your lifestyle. Your hormones were different. Your muscle mass was different. Your sleep was probably different. Your recovery was different. Life was different, if you can remember back. Yet so much of the advice you're still following was designed for that version of you. And a lot of it's written by women and men who are back where you were. Right? So let me tell you about one of my clients. Right? She arrived, Claire arrived convinced her metabolism had stopped working. She'd done everything she thought she was supposed to do. She'd cut back on the portions. She'd stopped eating bread. She tried fasting. She'd started walking more and counting those steps. She'd become so frightened of putting weight on that she almost stopped enjoying food altogether because it was just surrounded by so much guilt. The saddest thing she said wasn't, I can't lose weight. It was, I don't trust myself around food anymore. And that really stayed with me because somewhere along the line, somewhere along her path, her journey, the way, right, weight loss had stopped being about health. It had become a measure, about self-worth. Now, what Claire had actually needed wasn't another diet. I say most women can wallpaper their house with the amount of diet books they've got. Right? She needed someone to explain why her body had changed and how to work with it instead of constantly fighting against it. So, what actually changes? So, if you think of it, one of the biggest myths, right, is that your metabolism suddenly just dies at 40. It doesn't change that dramatically, right? It changes gradually. And think of it like this. Your body is quite forgiving until it isn't, right? And so when we get to our 40s, 50s, right, it changes. It's less forgiving. You're at 30, you could get away with a few late nights. You could skip a meal, do a crash diet, Smash yourself with cardio for a few weeks. The weight would often come off. Right? But by your 40s and 50s, right, hormones begin to shift. Many women aren't sleeping as deeply. Stress is often at its highest. Parents need caring for. Children still need you. You're juggling careers, and unless you're actively protecting it, you're slowly losing muscle. That's important because muscle is one of the biggest drivers of a healthy metabolism. So if the engine has become a little bit smaller, right, the same amount of fuel behaves differently. That doesn't mean your metabolism is broken. It means your biology has changed. So some of the myths, or things that I hear, I haven't changed anything. Well, as I've just explained, right, it's probably true, but your body has changed. You don't have to be eating more to notice weight creeping on. The body you're feeding today isn't the same body you had 10, 20 years ago. The other thing, as I said earlier, I eat clean. I hear this all the time, and I try not to do the eye roll when I hear it. And I always ask, what does clean mean to you? Let me maybe be the judge if it's a good balance, right? Sometimes when I look at someone's diet and they say that they're eating clean, there's not enough protein. There might be not enough fiber, might be not enough food at all. Sometimes it's lots of processed health foods. Clean doesn't automatically mean your body is getting what it needs. Then there's I just need to eat less. Well, that's the advice many of us grew up with. Right? Calories in, calories out. There was low fat or no fat, then no sugar, then no carbs, then intermittent fasting. Every few years, the rules change. Women become incredibly good at following them, but very few people have stopped to ask, are these rules right for the body I'm living in today? And that's the conversation I think we should be having. So if you remember one thing from today, please let it be, your body isn't broken, your biology has changed. And when your biology changes, your strategies have to change too. Right? You can't outthink changed biology. Can't out willpower it either. But you can understand it. And when you do, everything starts to make a lot more sense. That's exactly why I've created the 3-day Why Weight Loss is Harder After 40 challenge. Because over 3 days, I'm going to help you throw out the old rule book and begin understanding the body you have today. And I'd absolutely love all of you to join. I will be putting, there's already a link posted and there's emails going out. So all the things, if you want to send me a PM, if you can't find the link, send me a PM and I'll send it to you. I think there's one sentence, one thing that we want to remember, okay? Weight gain after 40 is not a character flaw. It's a biological conversation. So, ladies, if you want to come join in the 3-day mini challenge, it starts on Monday. Let me know if you need the link. I hope today's been helpful. I'm going to be going a little bit deeper each Monday's live on this topic because it is a big one. And if I did it all at once, we would be here for over an hour. And nobody wants that. No one's got time for that. So I hope that's been helpful today to understand why you can't lose weight anymore the way you used to, okay? Because your biology has changed. Let me know if you need that link. Hope today's been helpful, and I'll see you all on Friday, and then for the real talk, and next week in the challenge.